Hey guys, and welcome back to Fashionably Broke Podcast, episode 75.
That's
I want to
crazy.
start off by saying happy 4th of July. Land of the free because of the brave. What can we say? Thank you to
Amen.
all. But I'm so excited for the 4th of July. I love the 4th of July. It's going to be an amazing weekend, and I cannot wait to get it started. This week
Yeah.
can literally not go slow enough right now because it's like when you're so ready to do something, it's the week just drags. And
Yeah.
today was probably the longest day of my life, and it was day one of the week. So,
Well, the good thing is that most people in the world either have a 3-day work week or at least the fourth off on Thursday. I don't. I have to work every day. I also still never came up with plans. So I think it's just gonna be a very low key 4th of July slash
hmm
4th of July weekend for me. Obviously gonna try to get some sun, but I think I'm jumping a little bit too much ahead of myself in this podcast. Um, but I explored Nashville a lot this weekend, by myself.
uh-huh.
And I found a couple cool, because I mean, honestly, if I'm not out at the lake, if I'm not out at a pool, what else can you do on 4th of July slash 4th of July weekend? Day drink. So I think I found a couple places that I could 100% see myself sitting my ass on a patio day drinking.
I
Um,
love that.
so I just have to rally the troops because everyone and their mom is out of town.
Yeah.
Everyone and their mom is out of town. So I think when I mean rally the troops, I mean rally the two men that I live with
hmm
to be get your ass up, get your ass
Let's go.
dressed, put your goddamn uniform on. I want to see you in some shorts and a polo. And we're gonna go sit our ass on a patio somewhere and just drink a whole bunch of beers.
No, that's like a must. And like you have to have a hot dog. A hot dog has to be somewhere in
Oh
there.
my god, you have to have a hot dog. Makes it
Yes.
it feel like the 4th of July.
That was perfect. That was actually
It makes me
perfect.
want a hot dog real
Real
bad.
bad.
Oh my god, that's such a good movie. I think I'm gonna watch it this week.
I know. That is such a good movie that I haven't seen in literal ages.
Forever.
So you know how I said I was going to Marble Falls and I was gonna be on Lake LBJ?
Yeah. Were you so wrong?
So wrong.
Yeah, so you got your geographic directions wrong. I couldn't think that wasn't not a proper
I
sentence.
I don't know where Marble Falls came from. Maybe that's because I was looking at Airbnbs there.
Uh-huh.
But like we're going to be in Gun Barrel City, which is west, like past Dallas. So
What?
yeah,
Because
I can't
Marble
even tell you
Falls,
what the lake is called.
I was about to say Marble Falls is closer to Austin. I mean, it's close to Austin.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know where Marble Shro. I know where Marble Falls is, and I literally didn't realize that until this weekend when we like got the Airbnb like link and everything, and everyone starts joining the Airbnb, and I was just like, oh, like I'm gonna see what the drive is just to like start preparing. An hour and 30 minutes. I said,
And you're wait, that's crazy. That's so
right.
close.
I said, where are we going again? And I checked the map, and I was like, oh, literally, yeah,
Not even close.
no, complete opposite direction. Actually,
That's
complete
insane.
opposite direction. But I'm excited. I always love going to like new lakes and seeing what
Yeah,
they're
what they
about. So
got
that'll be
going
fun.
on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'll be
Ah,
fun.
I love it. So welcome guys to Fashionably Broke. If you're watching right now on our YouTube channel, which is Fashionably Broke Podcast, okay, on YouTube, you might notice, oh, or not. I mean, it's really kind of hard to tell because we've been roughing it, okay? If you're an avid YouTube watcher of our episodes, you would know that Cassidy records in her guest room and then I record in my closet. If you're looking behind me right now, do you see any clothes? No,
Mm-mm.
because we are slowly, very slowly, getting our podcast setups getting them like started, and you might notice that you can see our mics really well because we finally got mic stands, so they're freestanding. We don't have to set them on a surface. We can move our hands around. They're not sitting, we don't have to sit close to, a flat surface to rest them on. No, well, they have an arm. We can move them to be in front of our face. So, we're slowly just getting our podcast set up. We're becoming more and more official. Just in time for some things that might be happening at the end of this month.
Yeah, no, we're starting to get professional. As you can tell, I have a wall here now, not just my open door and my guest bed behind me.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what the other side of this looks like. We're still getting that under control. But yeah, slowly but surely, y'all are going to start seeing things. So like Maddie said, if you don't watch us on YouTube, you might want to start because you're going to see those changes start to happen and it's going to look a lot better than it did before.
Yeah, a whole lot better. We are gonna decide what we want to do on these blank walls, but something fun, something cool, something fresh. If you have any ideas or suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments.
Let us know.
Because we could always use a good idea. But I think that we kind of already started, but going into our highs and lows of the week. Kassidy, what exciting things have you been up to?
My high is that I made it through a bunch of crazy weekends. They were all fun, great weekends, but this was my first Sunday where I actually got to sit on the couch and watch TV, and I finished DCC, and it made me cry more times than I want to admit.
It's so good.
Bad.
It was so good.
So good. My low is that this week just won't go by fast enough, and I'm such a bitch for saying that in front of Maddie because I have Thursday and Friday off, so my weekend begins Wednesday. But I'm just trying to make it through the week.
Well, fun. I'm glad.
Yeah, Maddie, what about you? Highs and lows?
Well, fun. No, I'm glad that you got a moment to relax. How does your month look this month? Is it a little bit more chill in comparison to your June?
Not as much traveling.
Good.
Yeah, so I feel like that's really, really good. But I do have something going on every weekend.
Crazy.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay because June's an exciting month, and I can't wait
July.
July. Anywho, July's an exciting month, and I'm excited to get to the end of it.
I know, me too. Me as well. Okay, my highs and lows. My low. I don't have any fun plans for the 4th of July. I guess it's good because I have a shit ton of traveling coming up. An insane amount of traveling coming up. So it's good that I don't have anything extravagant planned because I need to save money. I have so many outfits to buy, rent to still pay, and all of these other things. So, but I feel like I can get, I feel like I'll still be able to get up to something exciting. Pro con.
Right. High, low.
High, low, pro,
Pros
con.
and cons.
They're same. Well, a couple things, actually, I feel like. So, I mentioned a little bit earlier, I went and, explored a little bit more of Nashville, / took myself on, almost a solo date around Nashville. I've been living here a year, and there's still so many things that I, haven't done, haven't gotten to go see, and I've just been, pushing them off because, I don't want to do it by myself when it's, just go do it. So, finally went and pretty much did that. Took myself to breakfast and just went around and sight saw pretty much.
Yeah.
I would park and get out, or I would even just kind of drive around and get lost just so I could go see some new things that I haven't seen. So it was a wonderful day. And then
I
of
saw
course
you went to an antique shop.
Yeah, so I went antiquing. I did not buy anything.
Mm-hmm. Stuff's expensive, bro.
Yeah, stuff is super expensive, and pretty much what I've been looking for is stuff for like my walls. For my bedroom, I want something above my bed, but like I have an idea of what I want. And then I also have a bar cart, and I really want like a cool, like funky piece of artwork or something to go on the wall above it. And so it's like I have these ideas, and I kind of have what I want in mind. And nothing really jumped out to me. Also, everything was so expensive.
No, so expensive. Like
some things were artwork is expensive.
Yeah.
But like there's other things that I would think would cost over $100, and they were like $35. So
oh wow.
Yeah. But it wasn't artwork, like it wasn't what I was needing. So didn't get anything, but it was pretty cool. I just got to go I mean, it's easy to just kind of kill a few hours in an antique store. But I need to get more like recommendations and do a little bit more research. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. I watched the entire docu-series of DCC, Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders.
Good.
So good. And I used to watch the original like show on CMT. So I was very intrigued and very excited. And now I'm just I've like gained a new obsession over the Dallas Cowboy like program in general. Because it's been a couple of years. You know, it's like I've moved so many different places. So I'm like, oh, okay, you go to like different sporting events. But I'm like, oh, I need to get back to my roots, honey.
Amen.
But it's also made me miss Texas a lot. I feel like lately I've been super homesick, which is kind of crazy. But I think about it, I haven't been home since Thanksgiving.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. So, I mean, I have a trip coming up to Austin and San Antonio for my cousin's wedding in like mid-July. So I'm going to be going home in two or three weekends. So, I mean, like, I'm going to get that fill. But, oh my God, lately it's been like insane how homesick I am.
Maybe you should just move back.
Oh, you should see some of my text messages with Morgan. I'm like, I mean, if you look at the housing market right now compared to where we live, compared to some of the other places you want to live, I'm like, it's either pretty similar or even cheaper. So I'm like,
yes. I mean, I know y'all signed another lease, so just like stick it out till then. But then, like when that lease hits, we're waiting for you, baby. Don't worry. We're waiting for you with open arms. Don't you worry.
I know. I also think that like, yes, I have friends here, but I don't know. I've just kind of gone through like this spurt of like almost like homesick or just like needing, I don't know. It's a lot different when like you move so far away. Like you have friends, but you also like live far away from your friends that you live like near in the city still. It's like not the same.
Yeah.
So
they're not right down the street.
Yeah. And then, I mean, like our friends, like our neighbors that like moved to Charleston. And, you know, I've been thinking, I'm like, I probably really wouldn't be feeling this way if they never moved.
Yeah.
So I've been blaming them a little bit, but it's not their fault. So
Well, there
I
are
don't
lots
know.
of houses for lease in my neighborhood. Shoot some links your way. I don't know.
Actually, we do so I can share them with old boy and be like, see?
I'll create a group message. Don't you worry. I will be on there tonight searching, being like, oh, look what I found.
Perfect. But, oh my God, we haven't even addressed the elephant in the room. We have not addressed the elephant in the room. We took a week off, you guys. We took a week off the podcast. Honestly, we thought that we were gonna go mentally insane. Kassidy especially, like Kassidy's been traveling so much. But Yeah, we have been working really, really hard in our personal lives. Obviously, like, we both work full-time jobs, but we've been doing so much for the podcast that y'all will get to see. So, yeah, we were scared that we just might go mentally insane. So we had to make the decision to give ourselves a little break. And also just our schedule was always off, but our schedule last week specifically was like could not match up. Yeah. So we really didn't even have time to record a podcast, as like terrible as it sounds. But that being said, we missed so much. So much.
Tell me why this is the week literally everything happened. I mean, we missed so much that the notes on here are like actually
pages long.
Insane. Insane. Like I literally got up this morning and was like looking at all of it and I was like, "Oh my freaking God."
Yeah. Yeah. So we decided to like go ahead and start making the notes early because we're like, okay, we're going to take a week off. Like, might as well, number one, get ahead. Also, just jot down anything that, you know, might happen while we take this little break. You know, just like a 1 week break, some time off. And tell me why everything in the world happened. Pop culture, like, just like breaking news left and right. And we were taking a week off the podcast. So, Kassidy, I don't even know where you want to jump in, but let's go ahead and start knocking some of this out because we missed a lot, so we need to do a lot of recap.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can just start with the first thing on here, which is Paris is booming for us regular folks and the freaking celebrities, the influencers. I mean,
the
athletes. Whoa, how could I forget about that? Literally everyone and their mother is in Paris right now. It's actually insane. And like my first thought about it is like, for everyone I know who's in Paris right now, how are you planning to go to Paris during the Olympics? Is it not 10 times more expensive? Like, how
Probably.
are you? How? And like the people have gotten a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower with the Olympic
rings. I know.
I'm so jealous. I've never been more jealous in my freaking life.
No, it's literally insane. So, just to kind of recap why Paris has pretty much been just popping off right now. Other than, of course, a European summer that we were not invited to attend this year. But that's a conversation for another time. But obviously Paris is prepping for the 2024 Summer Olympics. So it's already insanely crazy. But, God, what? Now, it's 2 weeks ago? A week ago? 2 weeks ago? Vogue World happened in Paris, which also kind of kicked off the thread of Paris Haute Couture Fashion Week. So let's just cover Vogue World really quickly because I think that Vogue broke the internet.
No, this was one that everyone freaking popped off and everyone was looking amazing. There was not one person where I was like, you could have done better.
No.
I mean, everything involved with it. Everything
was insane.
Was like a grand show.
It was like insane. I want to talk about number one, the it girl of the summer, the it girl of the year, Sabrina Carpenter. Hello? She looked fabulous. Amazing. She looked so amazing.
Yeah. And I like how she was wearing something that like she wouldn't normally wear. You know, like she's like the itty bitty dresses that are barely covering anything. Like I liked how with this, like she went out of her comfort zone and you're seeing her in something that you've like never seen her in before because she is, like you said, the freaking it girl. She is blown up. It is insane. She's absolutely blown up. Like,
it is actually insane. But I mean, so Vogue World had all of these celebrities from Sabrina Carpenter, Katy Perry, Bad Bunny, Joe freaking Burrow. I mean, come on. Come on.
My God. The open back on the blazer. I've never seen something so hot in my entire life.
mother effing sexy. It's not even funny.
It's not even funny. Like, when I saw that, I think I dropped my phone because I was like, oh my God. Like, give me an athlete and someone who can, like, play on fashion too. God, that is all I'm looking for, is a man who can just do great in fashion.
Literally makes you just absolutely salivate out the mouth.
Literally. Like, Joe Burrow, please just be, like, single, or if you are single, no one knows. Literally nobody knows. Like,
but, I mean, Joe has, like, since he's become the person he's become, you know, within the NFL, I feel like he is always kind of dabbled, and he started to dabble with, like, fashion, and, like, he might not necessarily be the most fashionable athlete out there, but I think that he truly does have, like, a passion for it, and, like, takes it very seriously, and I honestly think that no one else would have been perfect for walking in Vogue World other than Joe Burrow. I mean, he killed it. He stole the show.
No, he quite literally
stole
whole
the
week.
show.
I mean, it was just, I couldn't stop looking at his freaking stuff. Like, just the open back blazer. I mean,
it's hot.
I think my husband needs to wear that, like, at our wedding. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, that would be
but,
sexy.
Like, right? Like, that's all I could think about was literally marrying him and him wearing that exact same thing.
Oh, wait, I kind of love it. And then we had Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid on horseback, which was an iconic sleigh. We
Maddie
love to
loves
see it. Yeah, horses, I'm there. Emma Chamberlain rocking that heck out of some underboob. And when I tell you, that was, like, knocked out of the park for me.
No, she looked amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm just wondering how some of them feel in these outfits. Because you know when you put on an outfit sometimes and you're like, this is so cute, but God, this is uncomfortable?
Yeah, but they're the ones that pretty much, like, pick what they're going to wear. Like, they go through so many fittings, so... I mean, yeah, would I be terrified? Of course. But that's why they have, like booby tape, sticky tape.
I mean...
Fashion tape.
One wrong move, and a titty's out. One wrong move.
It's a risk you gotta take
for
fashion.
I was loving it, and, like, I wish I could do that. Like, it looked absolutely...
It was stunning, honestly.
Amazing. And I think that's definitely the thing right now, is, like, showing underboob and having just, like, the tiniest covering across the chest.
Which, like, granted, I can't be rocking that. And you won't see me rocking that, but I am here to support it. I am a fan. Yeah. But they had so many more celebrities, and just, like, the show that they put on, all of the thought and hard work that Vogue put into this Vogue World, I thought was, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful performance. They had so many people there, and they knocked it out of the park.
Like I said, like, anyone and everyone was there. Like, I think Vogue World happened at the perfect time for people to start off hitting that, and then going on, like, a little summer vacation, and then, like, the amount of weddings that have been in the area.
Yeah, so...
insane. And, like, I'm not good with geography, so I don't know, like, where everything freaking is, but it's somewhere over there.
I do have to say, yeah, let's kind of jump ahead. So, that trip, the 3-week-long trip that Alex Earl's on.
Right.
She's hit 2 weddings.
Yeah.
The first wedding was in Venice. Yeah, Venice, Italy. Whose freaking wedding was that? No one knows. And it was the most over-the-top, insane, goddamn dream wedding. If I've ever seen a wedding, that is the wedding that I could only, like, imagine to have. I just want to know who the hell's wedding it was, because it wasn't one of her friends. It was Braxton's. Someone that Braxton knows.
I think both the weddings have been someone
Braxton knows. Yeah, because then the second wedding was the one she just attended this past weekend, which Also, I'm pretty sure Paige DeSorbo went to as well, because they were both in
Yes.
Saint Tropez for a wedding.
Yes.
I don't
It
know.
has to be. There's no way that multiple weddings are happening that they know of.
In the world of the rich, absolutely. Everyone's getting married in Saint Tropez, Venice, Italy, Nice, France, you know?
So, like, what do you think the price tag is looking like?
I don't know. Honestly, I've seen so many TikToks, because that's where the world gets their information now. So many TikToks where wedding venues in, like, Italy are 10 times cheaper than they are in the U.S. It's getting there, but it's also, like, you're gonna have a smaller wedding anyways, because not everyone's gonna be able to go. So, like, you are gonna have a more intimate ceremony, like, you know, really only your closest friends and family are gonna be there. But, like, it's astronomically more cheaper. That was great grammar. But it's so much cheaper than it is to have it here, because, like, all of the vendors, the food, the alcohol here is so expensive.
Yeah.
And, like, doing it in Europe, it's really not that much.
Okay, fine. I'll get married in Europe.
No, I mean God, don't twist my arm.
But I saw they went to Alex and Braxton went to a masquerade ball. And, like, was that, like,
that was part of the wedding
welcome party? Like, what? Like,
yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm doing that.
No, honestly, I've been thinking after seeing all of these weddings where I'm like, do I even want, like, a traditional, like, even ceremony even, or just, like, it be multiple day parties?
No, I'm thinking multiple day parties starting Thursday and ending Sunday.
Because, so when you get married abroad, you have to legally get married in the U.S. first for it to be, like, considered a real marriage. So it's like they're already married. So might as well just party it up in Italy.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm so about it. And I think it was like, I don't know if it was like the welcome party the next day. I don't know if it was like going into the ceremony. They literally had huge, like, structural flowers that people were in the middle of these, like, 20-foot flowers dancing.
Yeah, so that was the one, I think, in Saint Tropez.
Yeah, it was.
I think that was the most recent one. But the one in Venice pretty much had, like, performers as well like that. Like, which is crazy. I mean, hell, they're rich. Doesn't matter.
Well, when I get married, I'm going to be rich as well, so...
Exactly. But no, insane weddings, like, crazy weddings. I honestly just want to know who these people are.
Yeah. And sometimes I just think it's crazy, like, looking at all these, like, famous people or influencers going to weddings. Like, I don't know why I'm like, oh, y'all do that? You know, they block off a weekend to go to a wedding. I'm like, weird.
But then there became this whole debate after these past weekends with all of these weddings happening. And, okay, I don't watch them. I don't really know, like, where they fall in. But I know there was, like, 2 Hype House people that got married.
Oh, Cover and Alex.
So... obviously, they had a lot of TikTokers attend their wedding. And so there was a lot of content being posted. And I guess there was some girl that literally posted the ceremony. And now there's, like, this whole debate and this whole conversation where people are like, the fact that someone would post stuff from a wedding that, like, the bride... or, like, the groom hasn't even really gotten to, like, watch back, relive, and post themselves for someone else to post it. And so then it became, like, this whole comparison with, like, Alex Earl. But everyone has been like, well, Alex Earl has done it where it's about her. She's not posting anything that is, like, too revealing of, like, what the wedding was. Who even, like, no one even knows what weddings, like, whose wedding she went to.
Right.
All of her videos are about her. Yes, there's, like, little clips, but they're not, like, monumental clips that would take away from, like, the bride and groom getting to, like, experience it and post it themselves.
Yeah, so apparently the girl who posted it, she posted, like, a fit check, like, in the aisle. like her being in the aisle.
That's
And
crazy.
like, yeah. So that's just like crazy. Like Alex is totally different. She's getting like, you know, little detailed things of like walking
BTS
up
almost.
and this, right, exactly. Like it's not like the real thing, or we didn't see like any wedding dresses. Like half the time we don't even know who's freaking like getting married. But it's also, I mean, Cover and Alex are huge.
They're
and,
like content sluts.
Like in the TikTok. So like they were all TikTokers. So like what do you expect? Granted, like I would be pissed. I want to be the first one to like post that stuff. But like this is what people do for a living. So I don't know. I'm iffy about it. Like that, no, you shouldn't have done that. But also like she probably meant no harm in it, you know? It's not like she's like, oh, I'm going to be the first one to
Oh,
post
I don't
this.
care. I would still be livid.
Oh, I would still be absolutely livid.
I'd be like,
to be
delete
the
it.
first one. I'm pretty sure she did.
Good. I would be like, delete it right now.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure she did because it was like causing a huge freaking uproar.
Well,
Obviously, for obvious reasons.
she
But
should have
Bobby,
thought.
It is freaking wedding season to say the least. Everybody's getting married.
Yeah. I know. Everyone, oh my god, everyone keeps asking me when I'm getting married, which, like, I get it's because I have a boyfriend, but
Yeah.
I really like to shock people. I'm like, not for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, what, really? And I'm like, yeah, I'm so young. Have you seen me? I'm a child. What do you
I have
mean?
my life together? No.
You want a child to get married? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, not me.
I'm like, you're the crazy one. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Me?
Don't pressure a child to get into a
Oh,
marriage.
literally. Like, what is this? Pretty sure it's against the law.
No, yeah. Yeah, no. Live
I'm
your
just a
life.
baby.
I'm literally just a baby as well. But
No, I'm sorry, I'm not going to get married. But, sorry, continue.
that's a good segue because guess who is having a baby?
Who? Oh my god, Pookie and Jen!
Yes.
I'm just like, Cassidy, what tea are you about to freaking drop right now?
No.
Holy crap, I kind of just had a heart attack.
Oh my god, it's in our notes. Yes.
I know.
Pookie is pregnant, and apparently Jet is like even more in love with like
It's
Pookie
so
pregnant.
cute.
Pregnant Pookie.
Yeah.
Like, he's
only calling her pregnant Pookie
Pregnant
and
Pookie.
like kind of
Yeah.
slay. No,
Yeah.
he's so cute. Like, he's gonna be the best father ever.
No, he's gonna be amazing. I will say, I did not see this coming whatsoever. Like
What's
it took me by surprise.
crazy is like she was in freaking France
Yeah, by
posting,
herself.
going out with Bridget and
Yeah,
Shannon and Taylor, posting, like, acting, not even like really hiding her belly, which is crazy. She's just so small that like you get her straight on, you can't even tell she's pregnant.
No, I look like I'm pregnant right now.
No, me
Because the
too.
book.
I literally, I take a breath of air, and I literally look like I'm having a baby. Like, I look like I'm 9 months to term. Gonna have a child.
I'm about to pop.
No, about to pop. But no, she, like, honestly, yeah, surprised the whole world, which I think it's funny because looking back at the content that she was posting before she posted she was pregnant, she was trying to fill the void. She started to do food reviews because she couldn't really post outfits. She couldn't, like, give too much. So, like, obviously, she's a full-time content creator. Like, she has to get shit up. She has to post. So she was on the journey to find the best chicken Caesar salad wrap.
Oh,
Which is so
yes,
random.
I remember that.
Yeah, which is so random. And then she was like just posting like mukbangs and stuff like that, just like her eating food. And I'm like, that literally makes so much sense. Like, obviously she has cravings. Like, obviously she's hungry all the time because she's growing a child. She can't post like outfit pictures. She can't post like cocktails. Like, she can't post like her normal content.
Yeah.
She needed something to do.
I didn't even catch on to that literally whatso freaking ever.
No, yeah, because I was like, it's kind of weird that she's like always eating in her videos. Like, okay, like, she's just, maybe she got bored and, like, wanted something else to do, or, like, maybe she's going through a creative rut. I don't know. Like, mukbangs right now, like, they're becoming really popular again.
Mm-hmm.
No, she was just pregnant.
Just pregnant, and she finally announced, and I cannot wait to see what this baby looks like.
I know. And honestly, I feel like it came kind of at the best time because they had to put their dog down like a couple months ago.
I know.
And she was having a really tough time. And I'm just so happy for them. Like, a little Pookie.
No, literally. This is going to be like a whole new thing. This
No,
is
I
going
know.
to be insane. Jet's going to be coming home with like matching stuff. They don't know if it's a boy or a girl, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
either.
But I also am like, I want to know like what they're going to name. Because, okay, I love her. I love her name, Campbell.
Same.
I think it's such a cute name. It's very unique. Like, I grew up with a Campbell, but like, you don't really hear it that often.
Yeah, not at all.
I love the name. So I'm like, I'm just so like curious as to like what they're going to name their baby.
I feel like it either has to be unique or it's going to be like
I think it's going to be like,
or the third.
Oh, no. God, you think? If it's like, I mean, it kind of has to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
it's giving that.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if it's not something unique, I feel like it's just going to be very like preppy, very like frilly. That's all I can think of, like the word that like comes to mind is very frilly, a very frilly name.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, and I will be following along very closely to figure out the gender, the name, all of that, and like I wonder if they'll announce that because a lot of people like aren't doing that anymore. So
I wouldn't announce the name until it's popping out. Yeah. I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I think I'd tell like my close friends, but that's probably about all.
Yeah. Maybe. I might just leave it a surprise.
Oh my god. You're gonna name her after me, aren't you?
Of course.
It's like one of those TikToks and you're holding the baby in the room and they figure out, it's like, look at the name, and they're like, oh, it's named after me. I can't wait to have that moment.
Kassidy Jr. The girls don't have that.
No.
I might start it, alright? Kassidy Jr.
God, she'd be beautiful. She'd be beautiful.
A little Jack Cassidy.
Yes, like Morgan likes to call me.
Will
never not stick with me.
Yeah, we'll never not. Okay, but speaking of other couples, we have a couple other couples that we have to speak about. So who would you like to speak about first?
Well, I would love to just take it from here and say Taylor Swift and Travis. So we haven't talked since Travis has been on stage with Taylor, literally performing in the Eras Tour. Mm-hmm. I mean, this took me by surprise. Like, nobody could have guessed this. She has never done this in her entire life. And, like, this has to be, like, the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's just no way it's not.
It's like, at this point, like, it kind of has to be.
Right.
Because then it's like, if it doesn't work out, everyone's going to be like, damn, remember that time that she brought him on stage? And, okay, whose idea do you think it was? Hers or his?
I think it was hers. I know there's a lot of things where it's like, I think it was hers. I think she is so in love. She's so enjoying the moment. And she's like, she sees everyone loves him because how he treats her and everything we've seen. And she's like, this will blow my fans' minds. Like, let's do it. I think it was totally her.
Yeah. I don't know. Because he is, like, very showy. And, like, he knows how to work a crowd. I don't know. Because also, I can 100% critique his performance. I didn't really feel like he listen to the choreography because you could tell he was not on his marks.
No, 110%. I think this was a total, like, not a last minute thing because they obviously had to have a costume for him.
What if you think it was like their teams?
I've heard that too, that it's like Taylor Swift's team was like, this would be amazing, this would get people talking, like this would really like,
I mean, I think honestly, and I know that you said like you think she would think that her fans would love it. I do think the decision was made not even caring about the fans. To me personally, I God, how many times can I say I think? But I think that it was just one of those things where they're like, oh my God, this could be so much fun. This would be silly. This would be goofy.
Yeah.
And it would be something that we could do together that we'll never be able to experience. And like isn't really experienced. I really don't think it was with the fans in mind. I think she was just kind of like, oh, this could be so much fun. Like, let's just do it.
And, like, maybe it was that, too. And maybe it was, like, just her team brought it to her. And she was like, oh, my God, yeah. Like I would love to have him on stage, you know? Like, it could be so much fun.
Because, I mean, obviously the part that he, like, played a role in was they, like, carry her, they undress her and stuff. And, it can be like, oh, like, let's make it fun between, like, you and I.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. And then he surprised her too at her most recent show in Dublin. Is that where they are right now?
No idea.
Could be totally wrong. I don't know. But yeah, he surprised her when she was on stage, like in the VIP box, and like she like looked at him and was like,
how did she see from that far away?
I know. But I mean, he is a big old boy, so I feel like he ain't hard to miss.
I mean, I guess that's true.
Or maybe everything's connected in her ears. Maybe they're like, look at the VIP box when you get a chance.
That's insane. Another thing that's insane that she got to do was she got to meet...
Oh, yeah.
Half of the royal family. So she met, obviously, like, Prince... Why? Thank you.
Of course, Prince William. Okay. Anyways.
Oh my God! I totally was just like, who the hell? What's his name? Prince William. And then his two older children, or all of the children, not sure. Which is like insane.
It's just like insane. They went to the Eras tour. You think of the royal family.
No, I know.
They ain't going to shit like that.
No.
And then, like, Travis was in the picture, and I'm pretty sure that's the first picture she posted with Travis in it. Like, on
she
her actual
posted
feed.
it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. No, that was, like, an actual feed post from her.
I mean, I would be posting that, too. I mean, you're meeting the royal family. Like, the royal family wants to meet you.
Yeah. No, she is a icon. Like, she's insane.
Crazy.
And I don't know how she's still touring. I swear she's been doing this for 10 years.
When is this going to end?
I think in December. I think it ends in December.
That's crazy. That was a 2-year-long tour.
Yeah, literally a 2-year-long tour. But, like, she had a boyfriend going into it, and then they broke up, and then Travis came into the mix.
And now she has a new boyfriend.
Like, look at all of this. Like, that is crazy, everything that's happened within this.
No, I know. It is crazy. But speaking of royal couples, some American royalty got married this weekend. So Olivia Culpo, who was Miss Universe back in, 2015, 2014, something like that. So she got married this past weekend. And I've been, waiting for her wedding because, obviously she got engaged and she very well, spread out her, all of her parties, her engagement party, all of her bridal showers. Obviously, in between then, the Super Bowl happened. And what are your thoughts? What are your comments? I want to hear what you thought because I have a stance as to why I think she picked certain things, but overall, I think her wedding was absolutely stunning. So classy and just, like, very much, like, picture perfect, like, girl next door wedding.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are comparing it to Sophia Richie's, which, like, to an extent, yes, I can see, but I still think hers was very different. I really liked her thought process through her ceremony. She wanted, like, very natural makeup. She wanted a dress that was not, like, a sex appeal dress. She did not want something sexy. She wanted something classic so she could always look back and be like, wow, like, I looked beautiful, this and this and this. Like, she wanted a very elegant dress, but also very, very modest. I saw this TikTok where someone called it, like, prude elegance. And I was like, oh my God.
See, and I actually really commend her choice because this is where I think that she's coming from. So, like, obviously she had an extremely fun, like, after party dress that she changed into. It was super unique. But I kind of think that she went with the wedding dress that she went with. Granted, she might not have even had that much say because Dolce & Gabbana designed the dress custom for her. They designed all of her wedding looks. But she is a pageant girl. She grew up in pageants. She was Miss USA. She was Miss Universe. And she's been in that world forever. I mean, ever since her reign, she always MCs, she always does announcements. Like, she is very much still a part of that world. She has worn every gown under the sun. She has had that once in a lifetime gown on. She's worn everything that any girl could ever imagine in their wildest dreams. She's done that. She's dressed in sexy ball gowns. She's dressed in huge poofy, like, she's everything under the sun. Sparkly, sleek. So I think, again, I don't know, but this is where I take it from, is, like, I think just in her head, she just wants to be a beautiful bride. She doesn't want to feel like a pageant girl. She wants to feel like she is becoming a wife. And I don't know if that was her thought process, but that's what I took it. And I actually, like, really admire that. Because I feel like the dress that she wore is a once-in-a-lifetime dress. She's never going to wear another dress like that in her life.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree. And I think that was probably her thought process. I mean, there were tons of things. I even watched, like, the Vogue interview. And, like, read the articles of, like, why she did what she did kind of thing. So I think it relates to that a lot in an aspect. And I'm not going to say I didn't like her dress. It was just, like, you know, very
It was
modest,
almost unexpected.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very
unexpected. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, wait, what? But I love that that was her, like, ceremony dress. And she's like, I'm, like, having this lifelong commitment to somebody. Like, I want what I'm wearing to show that. To show that, like, I care about this and, like, this means a lot to me and blah, blah, blah. But I also love that her reception dress was cute and fun and, like, sexy in a way. So it was kind of like the best of both worlds. Does it keep turning off?
Yes. Dang it!
It was definitely the best of both worlds. Like, I really liked her reception dress. And it makes me think now when I get married, like, what I would want to wear.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than, like, having a wedding dress that is just, like, so out of style or so chuggy within 3 years. You know what I mean?
No, I fully agree. But I also, I mean, not that I'm getting married anytime soon, but I've, like, thought about it a lot. And I am so very much one for, like, wearing multiple dresses. And I know a lot of people are like, well, it's like your wedding dress, you only get to wear it once. Okay, that's freaking great. Why not have 3?
Yeah. Sign me up. I mean, I will have a different dress for every 30 minutes.
I mean, like, I for sure want a ceremony dress, like, something, like, super grand and, like, but obviously something I won't be able to dance in.
Right, right.
So then you change into something a little bit more comfortable, but still not fully comfortable, right? We're still looking formal here, baby.
Right.
That I can dance in. I can have, like, my first dance in it. I can, get down on the dance floor, but still look like a bride. And then you can't wear a wedding dress to an after party, okay? So then, like, let's shorten it up, all right? Let's get a little unformal around here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the party girl action going on. So, like, absolutely. I'm all for wearing multiple dresses. There are multiple dresses that you're only going to wear once.
Exactly. You have your ceremony, you have your reception, and then you have the after party.
Like, I mean, my parents listening to this are going to be like, what the hell? But so, I don't care.
No, yeah. My mom and dad would be like, huh?
Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? Who's paying for that? I don't know, but I'll figure it out later.
I know. I will figure it out because it's just like a must. There's no way around it. It's a must.
It is.
So
I fully agree. But I also just thought, like, her wedding was stunning. It was beautiful. It was just very elegant. The photos with the hydrangeas, I mean, just insane. Very, like, East Coast, very Martha
Very
Stewart, very just, like, classy, and would never go out of style. And also, where they got married, like, it literally looked like a cute little chapel, like, very old time. It was cute. I loved it.
yeah, no, it was great. But I'm still like ready to see some more. Like I feel like I haven't seen it all.
No, I know, because I feel like because I know that their engagement party got, like, it was super fun, like, and it got crazy at night and stuff. So I just want to see kind of, like, more into the, like, reception aspect and, like, the actual, like, party photos, if that makes sense.
Right.
But I also just feel like she is kind of a very classy,
Very reserved.
girl.
I don't think she would show everything.
Yeah, she is very reserved. So we'll see.
Yeah, nope. I'm excited to keep up with it. On to our next thing. I don't even know what to talk. I guess we can honestly, like, let's hit on some music because there's two people coming out with albums. So I know you put Post Malone country album is releasing soon.
Yeah.
Which I am so excited for. And then also Zach Bryan is releasing his album this weekend.
Yes, he is. He is. And he's been going on a tour to all of the greatest American bars.
Yeah.
Did Dallas or Fort Worth make it on the list?
No, only Austin.
Yeah, I was about to say Austin made it, and then a bar in Franklin made it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like Fox and Trail or Fox and Tail or something like that.
Yeah, I saw the Austin one. I was like, come on, do Fort Worth, do something new.
I know.
Like,
I was
please.
surprised that, something Fort Worth or Dallas didn't make it on the list.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Like, well, I guess I'm not surprised Austin made it. No.
I mean, Austin is a music city. I would have thought something more Nashville would have made it. I mean, Franklin is just the outskirts of Nashville, but also Franklin's where all of the famous country music stars live, so it makes sense that it was Franklin, because he probably got a recommendation from Parker McCollum or something like that.
No, literally, probably. But I am so excited to hear his new album, Zach Bryan's new album. But I feel like it's going to be a very, like, sad album. Just with, like, Pink Skies that came out.
I know. All of his music is really sad. But I know a while ago, Brianna said that there's, like, a couple happy, upbeat songs. There's also songs about her.
I know. I'm excited to, like, see what it says and, like, nitpick it and everything. I'm so excited. I'm so happy they come out this weekend.
Can you just, like, imagine having a song written about you?
No. It's my dream. It's my dream.
Really? See, it's so not me. I don't think I could ever date a musician.
I don't think I could ever do the life of a musician. Never.
I for sure could. Me traveling all the time in a different city every night, kind of my dream.
But like on a tour bus where you can have 5 outfits and that's all? Yeah, good luck, Maddie.
It's called I have a whole bus for my clothes.
Clothes.
So,
Okay.
have you ever had, like, a boy, like, after a drunk night, like, pull
No.
out a guitar
No.
and sing to you?
No, that's horrid.
You think it's romantic? It is the most uncomfortable, cringy, like, awkward. And if they sing the whole freaking song, you're just like, what do I do with my hands? Like, what do I do?
Who has done that to you before?
I can't name names.
In college?
Yes. Well, I was graduated. So someone I was seeing before my lovely boyfriend, I didn't know what to do.
No, but the thing is, like, I just feel like that's so, like, you're not famous. Shut up.
Pulled
You know
a
what I mean?
guitar out, started strumming along and
No.
singing.
You know, I know.
Like, what do you do?
Different.
Like, you just sit there, fully, like, lights on, and you're just,
You
like,
sit there and smile and just
it's,
straight face smile.
it is terrible. It's the most awkward. I mean, okay, if it's like Bryan, like, I could only imagine him, like, serenading you, like, on the piano.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a different story, but, like, even, like, a struggling musician, I'm sorry. I don't think I could ever.
No, you have to be famous. You have to already be going.
Yeah, it's god awful. More musicians that are popping off right now, though. Chappell Roan. What are your thoughts? Have you been listening to her? Really? Okay, I've been obsessed.
No, I have not listened to her. But I know Bree and Dave got into it because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, she was like an up and coming, and it's like, no, she's been big for she's been around for long, but she's just now getting like the attention she should be getting. But no, I've not listened to anything, so that really makes me want to go like listen.
You
and
need
see.
to, because I like have been listening to her on repeat.
Really?
Yeah, it's like her and Sabrina Carpenter on repeat.
Are there any, because I have heard one of her songs.
Yeah, so one of her songs got really, really popular before all of this started to go down. So, like, what was crazy, so at Governor's Ball, Gov Ball, it's like this music festival in New York. So she came out, like, what's, like, really just, like, skyrocketed her, other than her music, is she got a lot of attention from her Gov Ball look, which she was dressed like the Statue of Liberty. And in one of her outfits, you turn around and it was her bare ass, like, just out. Honestly, iconic look. Then she changed into, like, a taxi cab outfit. It was super cute. And then she came to play Bonnaroo, which is the music festival here in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd was insane. Like,
really?
she wasn't even, well, she might have been main stage. I don't know. I've never been to Bonnaroo, so I don't know how many stages there are. But, like, no stage has ever gotten that big of a crowd before, ever. At Bonnaroo, ever. It was like almost every single person at that festival was around the stage she was at, which is, like, insane. And then she went on to Jimmy Fallon.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'll jump on the bandwagon, and I've heard one of her songs. I forget what one it is, but I recognize the album cover.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I have been, I mean, it's very, like, it's very poppy. It's very, I mean, it might not necessarily be, like, your taste of music, but, like, it's so good. Like, it's kind of just, like, easy to throw on and, like, drive along. You want to, like, listen to it with the windows rolled down, like, you're just in a happy mood, like,
yeah.
no matter what song's playing. And I've been, like, listening to her on repeat.
Have you listened to the new Camila Cabello album?
No, I'm not
Dude.
I'm not a fan of her.
Why?
She annoys the shit out of me.
So this album is completely different from, like, other things she's put out. I actually think you would really like it. Like, it is a completely different tone.
Okay.
Like, completely. It's, like, I feel like she's almost going through like a bad girl phase, you know? She's like,
Okay.
oh, I've been like screwed over so many times. Like, I'm gonna give it to them now. Like, she has this song with like Drake, and like that one's the one that's like popping off right now. But my favorite one is Boat, BOAT.
I do love me a boat.
But it's like what it stands for, and it's just amazing.
What does it stand for?
I forgot what it says. Oh, best of all time.
Okay, so like go.
She's
Greatest of all time.
correct.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. Okay, I'll listen to it if you listen to Chappell Roan.
Okay. No, yeah, I'll do it. And we'll report back.
Yeah, we have to report back. And then Charlie Charlie XCX
Yes.
released a new album called Brat. I haven't listened. But
haven't either.
everyone is like, it's a brat girl summer. What are your thoughts?
I don't like it, but this is like so much deeper on my level. I don't like it because like
You didn't play with brats.
I didn't
Your
didn't
mom
play
wouldn't
with
let you
brats.
play with brats.
Correct. My mom would not let me play with brats just because like just look at them and like look at the way they dress, and like as like a little girl you don't need to be playing with that. And I've just like never liked the word brat. Like I don't think that's a compliment, or I don't want to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a brat." Like you don't want to be a brat in my
Yeah.
eyes. You know what I mean? Like it's like a stuck-up bitch in today's world is a brat. 10 years ago. Like
Before you said that, I was going to be like, well, you're a brat.
No, like I don't know, but I see everyone posting. It's like, oh yeah, brat girl summer. I'm like, watch me like post that next week.
Okay, my only thing is like, honestly, I mean, I haven't listened to the album, and I really don't give or take the word brat or like what a brat doll is. Don't really care. I haven't not really looked into it that much. I think I used to play with brats, but like I never bought one. But like if someone had one, I would play with it. Is it all? Big lips. I like me some big lips. Doesn't matter.
Slay.
But I kind of weirdly like it because I'm just not an aesthetic girl. Like my life is an aesthetic, and honestly, I don't really want it to be that aesthetic. Like,
Yeah.
I am kind of like in that genre of like I'm a hot mess. So I'm kind of here for just like a wild, wacky, like frickin' whatever the hell happens summer. And I feel like in my personal head, that's what brat girl summer means, is like wherever the wind is blowing us, that's where we're gonna go. No, there will be no party not attended. There will be no happy hour not enjoyed. No drink left undrunk.
Slay. I love that say. That needs to go on a shirt. That needs to go on a damn shirt.
We're here to party, all right? We're here for brat girl summer.
Okay, I can see it in that way, and like, yeah, I can agree, but I also feel like, I mean, I feel like so many people are gonna be like, oh my god, shut up, blah blah blah. Like, I think I was an aesthetic girly, and now,
I just like, I'm kind of over it.
yeah, I just don't think that's me.
And honestly, I'm kind of over seeing that content
Yeah.
of like, oh, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna pour myself a nice cup of coffee, I'm gonna read a goddamn book, then I'm gonna go hit my Pilates class, and then I'm gonna go on a hot girl walk, and then I'm gonna have the most healthy lunch you've ever seen, and the only thing I've ever consumed in my body is water. Shut up. That is like the biggest lie ever.
No, literally. And I think it was like, I think Alex like definitely started that, just like showing more of her life behind the scenes.
Yeah, because
how
it's like,
it's just, and that's so much more fun to watch and be a part
yes.
of.
Also, I'm sorry. You can't tell me that you don't have a freaking day where you're just like, okay, yeah, for lunch I brought a salad, but F that salad. I want some goddamn French fries. Give me that. I'm going to Chick-fil-A. Like,
yeah.
Come on. Be real. Like, be real with yourself. Like,
yeah.
And I get, like, filming those videos sometimes actually makes you, like, do those healthy habits. But I feel like, yes, having healthy habits obviously is so good. But, like, no one fully lives their life super clean and, like, perfect.
Enjoy life a little. Let loose. Let your hair down,
exactly. You're filming this video. Meanwhile, 2 days ago, you got so silly drunk that, like, you passed out in your makeup. But, yeah, you're telling everyone you take your makeup off every single night. Like, come on.
Right.
Come on.
No, I agree. Okay, I can get behind it if it's that way. I just, like, don't really like the word brat. I don't know.
What's another word you can use?
Well, what was...
Rat girl summer. Like, take off the B.
Like, freaking... What did Giggly Squad say about the guys? It's what guys?
Oh, it's rat... No, it's mouse. Rodent boy, rodent something though.
Yeah.
Rodent boy summer, rodent men summer, rodent summer.
Yeah, when we're like, why are we letting all these men get away with these like ugly ass things, but we have to be like this aesthetic girly? Nope. No, we don't. No, we don't. Sure freaking don't. So yeah, I'm ready to let my hair down, let loose, and just like post.
No, exactly, and I think that's not. I think, like, Brat Girl Summer just, like, makes it kind of fun, like, makes it think, you know, like, I don't know.
It's trendy.
Like, it's fun. Like, just have fun. Like, who cares? Like, yeah, sure, Jessica, you were, like, not, like, you were so intoxicated that, like, it wasn't pretty, but, like, it was funny, and everyone ended up being okay. And, like, we had the best night of our life. So, thank you.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
Thank you for putting on a show.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm here for it because that's the way I'm interpreting it. So I think that all of you broke bitches should interpret it that way as well.
All right. So it's a Brat Girl Summer, and I'm going to start it off this weekend going into the 4th of July, baby.
Absolutely. Like, this summer's not about being picture perfect.
No, not at all. Not at all, but I do want to use my camera more often and post more of those pictures. But I can guarantee you they ain't going to be the cutest pictures, but at least they'll be clear and looking.
But like in the moment, yeah, too. Just like in the moment, snap a picture that you think is funny. Yeah. Like I think that's another thing. It's just like your feed doesn't have to be as curated. Like if it's funny, just post it. Like it's funny. I would rather see something funny than like, you know, like another picture of. I don't know, your coffee. Even though I literally posted that, like, this weekend. Doesn't matter.
I was going to say, wait, I will still post that, but,
Me
like,
too.
give or take.
Me too.
It's going to be, like, a 50-50, you know?
But, like, just, yeah, I think it's about raw and real.
Yeah, just be yourself.
Let's have a crazy rat girl summer. Yeah. Rodent summer.
I'll be taking on the rat and the rodent, because that's probably going to be freaking me, and it is what it is, and I'm ready to enjoy the rest of summer because I already feel like it's flying by and it's pissing me off.
No, I know. It's already July. How insane.
I know. Like, it was just June. It was literally just June.
It was just January.
Actually, yeah, that is very true. But now we are in the thick of the Texas heat, let me freaking tell you, because it is hot.
It's
bad.
It's been
miserable.
It's been bad here, except today we got 1 day of relief. And the weather was literally the most beautiful weather you've ever experienced in your entire life. And now it's about to get back to, like, super hot. Well, I'm going to New Orleans in August. I might die. I think I'm going to die.
Good luck. That'll
the
be
humidity
bad.
Is, like, 78%.
Yeah, that one will be bad. But
it's going to be the best weekend of my life.
Yeah, I wish I could go.
Red dress. Hey, if you're out there and you've made it to the end of this episode, and you live in New Orleans, I will be at Red Dress Run this year, and we are going to turn the F up. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I might just have to make an appearance and just make it work. I might just have to do it.
Free place to stay, but like all you have to do is get a flight.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not going to be paying for a single goddamn drink out there.
Oh, no. Not while I'm in a red dress, baby. But, okay, guys, I think that is all we have for y'all today. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in and listening to us. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Fashionably Broke Pod. So, yeah, like, subscribe, follow, all of the above, and we will see y'all next week.
Bye.